Good morning, guys. Today I'll be working on a 1994 mobile home, and it came with the polybutylene water lines run through it, which I don't know if everybody knows. In 95 it had a recall on it because they have a really bad habit of springing leaks, and this one has. So later on all of the pipe will be replaced with PEX, but for right now this leak we're going to go ahead and switch it over. They had run 1-inch line from the ground up and then had an adapter go to the polybutylene. We're going to change that, come down to just above the ground, change everything over to 3/4-inch PVC. And so we're going to go from 1 inch down to 3/4 inch. They have 2 T's in there for outside water faucets. We're going to be replacing those with 3/4 inch. And then at the top of it, we're going to use the shark bite adapter to go from 3/4 inch PVC to the polybutylene. And then that comes with this handy measure. The way you use it, you put the top of the pipe there, and this is the depth that you're going to need to make sure that that adapter goes over your pipes. I also have a tape measure and a pencil for measuring the other parts. I want to make sure that everything goes in as far as possible and everything lines up. I also have cutters for the pipe, primer, and cement. So we're going to get busy. Here's what we're starting with. The leak is right there at the top of the PVC where that brass connector is. This house is on well water, and I'm assuming the iron has kind of eaten through the metal fittings. So you can see the 2 T's. Sorry, a bird just scared the crap out of me. One goes to a faucet to the back of the house, one goes to a faucet to the front of the house. We got the 1-inch line coming up out of the ground, and then we've got this polybutylene at the top. So we're going to get this set up so that when everything is replaced with PEX, it just connects right up to it. So here's the piece that we've removed, and we're going to be replacing it with the 1 inch reduced to 3/4 inch, and then 3/4 inch all the way up. So I have everything laid out. This is going to be my 2-part reducer, a piece of 3/4 inch PVC, T, 3/4 inch PVC, a T, another 3/4 inch PVC, and then the adapter to go from PVC to the PEX. I've marked each end 7/8 inch in. That's the depth that everything needs to go to. So if you're not sure, I'm gonna go ahead and dry fit this, put everything together, not use any adhesive on anything, put it in place to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Then I'll bring it back out, get everything prepped and glued together, let that sit for a little bit, and then I'll do the final connection. So if you don't have one of the handy tools that SharkBite includes with some of their items, this is the depth that you need from the end of the pipe to the proper depth for the fitting that you're putting in. If you don't have one of those, it's just 7/8 of an inch. And if you're unsure, just get one of your connectors. See that stop in the middle? Measure from the outside to that stop. It's 7/8 of an inch on mine. That's how deep you need to have everything once it's put together and completely sealed. So got everything put together, did the dry fit, brought it back out, did my primer and cement for each of the pieces, and then did an overall check to make sure everything was correct. So I have a 16-inch gap that I'm filling from the pipe coming up out of the ground to the poly in the mobile home. So I've had to cut this piece to fit in here. I had to cut this piece to fit in here, and then the SharkBite adapter to go on top, and that gives me my 16 inches overall to go from the ground up to the polybutylene. And there we have it. We went from this to this. Now I'm gonna tuck that insulation up, do some little taping around there, get everything cleaned up, let it sit for a couple hours to cure, and then we are good to go.